What's the connection between this pack of crisps and an English Civil War general? Let's go back 380 years. Edward Montagu was a dashing young nobleman whose dad, Henry, was made the first Earl of Manchester by James I of England and VI of Scotland in 1626. Why the Earl of Manchester? Good question, because Henry was from Kimbolton in Huntingdonshire and, as far as we know, never visited the town in Lancashire, though that probably meant he was a United fan. Anyway, although Edward was a pal of King Charles I, he became a vocal opponent of his policies. After becoming the second Earl of Manchester following the outbreak of the Civil War in October 1642, he took command of Parliament's Eastern Association Army, an army that not only helped secure victory at the Battle of Marston Moor in 1644, but formed the backbone of the new model army the following year. But not before Manchester had fallen out with his cavalry commander. You may have heard of him, Oliver Cromwell. He remained a key member of Parliament, but was deprived of his offices when he refused to swear allegiance to the new republic in 1650, and was active in bringing about the Restoration in 1660, officially welcoming King Charles II into London, and even becoming a judge at the trial of the regicides. Dying rich and well rewarded in 1671, Montagu helped make Manchester one of the most prominent of England's aristocratic houses, and in 1719, it was his grandson Charles who became the first Duke of Manchester. Fast forward almost 200 years, and Tandragee Castle in what is now Northern Ireland passed into the hands of Charles's great-great-grandson George, the 6th Duke, as part of his wife's dowry. An old O'Hanlon clan stronghold, Tandragee had been ruined in the Irish Rebellion of 1641, but George rebuilt it, and the Manchesters became the well-liked local lords for over a century. However, as detailed in The Fall of the House of Montagu by Robert Wainwright, the latter Montagus were a profligate and dissolute lot, their fortunes dwindling until in 1655 the 10th Duke Alexander was forced to sell the castle to local businessman Thomas Hutchinson. Hutchinson then founded Tayto Crisps, which are now made at Tandragee Castle. Dubbed Tayto Castle in their ads, the plant now employs 300 people, and the crisps are Northern Ireland's best-selling brand. By contrast, the Montagus continued their downward spiral, losing all their properties, even their ancestral home of Kimbolton Castle near Cambridge. And the current 13th Duke, well, that's another story. So that's the connection. And when you next open a bag of Taytos, you're dipping into 400 years of history.